What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day. As some of you guys may know, I purchased a 2005 GMC Sierra Z71 crew cab. I'm in the process. I've cleaned it up. I've taken the pictures, and I've getting a lot of questions on like, what? How do you post it? Is there anything special that you do whenever you do this? Like, is the title a certain way? Are the pictures like? Is it really big deal when you have the most clear pictures? Yes and no. I will you know, basically I'm going to make this video and show you guys exactly how I do it. I typically do it from my cell phone just because it's much easier, but I transfer my photos from here to the computer just because I wanted to be able to document this and show you guys. So if anyone ever needs help, they can look back at this video. It's pretty informational. There's a lot of points that can really benefit you and really get people, converted onto your ad rather than someone else's. So let's get started. So I'm going to do for sale by owner. I'm going to do cars and trucks, obviously, by owner. Okay, so posting title. Let's get right to it. So it is a 2005 GMC C. I actually made this video. That's why it's popping up and doing this. I made this video and my computer died like towards the end of it. So I'm actually redoing it. That's why it's showing like what it's recommended. So I'm doing GMC Sierra 1500 crew cab. That is very important for this title because what people looking for this body style of truck, they're looking for a crew cab, they're looking for full drive, basically Z71, and many other options. So in my title, I want to make sure I have crew cab for this specific type of vehicle, and then Z71. That is going to be a big deal as far as looking up. Some people just search Z71 and they'll type it. People just want that, it's like a status thing almost, in my area anyways. So I paid $5,200, as you know. The vehicle's really worth like $8,400. No, let's say $7,500 to $8,400, and they're going for that, all day long in my area. The crew cab, extended cabs are a little less, but I paid $5,200. Do I want to put it where everyone else is, and be kind of just like them and be right in the middle of the group because I won't stand out that way, or do I want to give someone a better price? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do $6,950, not $6,900. So $6,900. So that's a potential profit of what? $1,700. 52, 62. I don't know. 1,700 bucks. Potential profit. Yes, that is way lower than probably the next four-door GMC Sierra this loaded out. But again, I got it so cheap. I want to, get it gone or whatever it may be. If I wanted to drive this, then I would probably post it immediately after I bought it and, price it higher because I'm not in a rush to sell it or something like that. But what this does is, first thing someone does is they look at the title. Second thing they do, or maybe it's the opposite, but these are the three things they do when they're scrolling. They see the title, they see the price, they associate the title with the price. So they're going to see Crew Cab Z71 GMC Sierra. They're going to, oh, that's what I wanted. Boom, how much is it? So that's the second thing they're going to do. $6,900. They're going to know automatically because they've been looking. This is a type of truck that someone's looking for their kid or for themselves. And they're going to automatically know that $6,900 is a good deal. What they're going to do after that is they're going to click on your ad and see. They're going to be kind of expecting flaws or issues with this truck. And this is in my area. These trucks could go way cheaper. This truck is in excellent shape, completely loaded out. But they're going to be looking for issues because they're going to go, that's really cheap compared to, what these typically go for. So, and it doesn't have any. So I'm going to, really be descriptive and make sure that they know, okay, this is a good truck. So I'm going to do this, 72143. That is my area code. So I'm going to say, there's no, some people think that there's a really special way of like how to do the posting, like the description. I don't really think there's a special way, so I'm going to say this vehicle, runs and drives perfect. This truck, let's see. So this vehicle runs and drives perfect. This truck is, no, we already said that basically. Let's see. Okay, we'll start with this. The truck has dual heated seats. Why am I mentioning this? it is becoming wintertime. It's like 40 degrees now here. It is only going to get colder for the next few months. Heated seats may not be as big of a deal in the summertime. Obviously, clearly, like AC. Uh, Fortunately, this has AC, but mentioning that, a lot of people can skip over that because it's such a small thing on the door panel that you might not even think about putting it in a description. But whereas someone looking for a good quality truck, they're like, oh, okay, it's leather, it's loaded out. Oh, it's got heated seats. Okay, like it's freezing cold. My car right now, currently, I'm talking as if I'm someone else. It's freezing cold. I hate that. That about it. So this is something that can push them over or make them more inclined to text you. Or maybe if they've been looking for these trucks, because a lot of these don't have the heated seats in '05, and they have to be really loaded out to come with those oftentimes. So this can be just one little step or one little extra benefit of why they should pick your ad over someone else's 2005 GMC Sierra or Chevy Silverado crew cab, because they're kind of the same thing. Heated seats, front, and this is also rare, very important to include front and rear climate control. So the passengers in the back can actually change their air for themselves. That's actually pretty rare for this body style. Let's say dual power seats. So that is a big benefit as well. Truck also, and excuse my spelling, I'm terrible at spelling, but what I'm wanting to get at is know your area, know the seasons, know what time of year it is, and there's no really special way. The first picture is basically the first picture, the title, and the price are gonna get basically determine 90% of it. So the truck also has I'm zoning out. The truck has dual heated seats, front and rear climate control, and dual power seats. The truck also I'm trying to think what else I would put. There's obviously more. The vehicle drives perfect. The truck has heated seats, front and rear climate control, dual power seats. I just zoned out. The vehicle has no. Okay, here we go. Vehicle has no mechanical or electrical. See how I zoned out, but I'm not taking much time thinking about the posting title because I already know that the price that I'm reselling it at is such a good deal that that's not even going to be the big deal. So I'm going to post, things like the heated seats, like I said, and the rear climate control to try and get their attention. Like, oh, that's not normal for these. Let's definitely text this guy, and the price is good. But the price, the picture, and the title are what's going to get someone converted. The vehicle has no mechanical or electrical issues, and it also has, see, and this isn't even spelled correctly, but you get the gist of it. Push button, because these oftentimes have full-wheel drive, not LTZs, but push button, four-wheel drive. So what that does is they have an option in these vehicles where it's in the floorboard, and some people prefer it because it's less issues that can happen, like electrical issues. But this is push button, much more simple for someone older. So I'm going to put that in the title, just like the Z71 was a big issue with that. And then there's going to be more information, but it's mainly what you want to do is get good quality pictures. Know that your resale price is going to be such a good deal that they're going to click on your ad, and the title has everything that they want to see in it. Like crew cab's a huge factor, and then Z71. Obviously, they're going to see the photo and know that it's a GMC Sierra or a Chevy Silverado or whatever it may be, but know what they want for this type of vehicle, or in my opinion. And I'm just going to say, for more information, text or call, and then put your number right there. So yeah, we'll keep going down. There's nothing to it. I would definitely add more information to it, but I for some reason keep zoning out on what to think about or what to say. Like the tires are in good shape on this, but I'm gonna have that in my pictures, a picture of my tire tread wear left. So they're gonna see that there. Let's do make and model. So you do 2005 GMC Sierra. We'll do Z71 here too. I don't even know where that'll pop up. I usually do this on my cell phone, so it is different for me. English, obviously. Condition. This thing is in really good shape. Okay, I could put that as well, but the body is, there's no rust. Typically, these rust at the rocker panels, or the fender wells. There's none of that on this. There's not even there's one dent, and it's minor. And for 2005, there's typically like at least 2 to 3 door dings, and then a dent. But I mean, it is in extremely good shape. It's a V8. It's a 5.3 liter. It's four-wheel drive, so you're gonna fill in all this. You're gonna need to know all that. Gas, paint color. It is white. Title status is clean, and you can put this all in your description. But I just know that the price is so good that it's gonna sell itself. So we're gonna scroll down and do this. My email. So I'm gonna do this. I guess you all can see my email. I guess you can find it anywhere on my Instagram and stuff. Weston.moore1995@gmail.com. Okay, so once we've done all this, I'm not gonna put my phone number in. I don't want to get a bunch of texts from this, or if that ever happened, or not know where they came from, because this could be like, months old. I'm like, why am I getting so many texts? So I'm gonna add pictures. I'll show you guys. This is pretty important. What pictures I took and why I took them, and how they're going to basically influence someone to text you. More so than another, or just a regular picture. All right, so let's do this picture for the cover. Okay, it's gonna load, and then I will show you what it is. I'll just wait for it to load up. I'll tell you why I chose this one. So the cover photo, or basically the title, there's the title, the price, and the one photo, and you click and you get more photos. So this is gonna be like basically your most important photo. Don't put, a lot of people do this. Don't put your driver's seat, because it's by accident, but just know that the first one you put's going to be the one. It's not going to be like don't put your leather seat as the first picture you upload, because that's going to be your cover photo. So make sure it's like the whole car. So what I did with this is I did the whole vehicle. This is not even that good of a photo, but what it does show is that it looks, it's at a house. It shows that it's an individual. It seems to be an individual's vehicle. It's the whole side. They can see the Z71. They can see that it's a full four-door, so the listing's accurate, because a lot of times, as I've talked about, and as you guys may know, as you search more and more, there are a lot of fake deals, and the description or the title won't even match. Like, it'll be like four-door, and then it'll be like a single cab truck. So it's like clearly like it's a fake ad. So make sure that it all matches, and they don't have any reason to believe that it's a fake ad, so that they pursue it even further. So basically, yes, it's at an individual's house, so that influences them to keep going. It's not a dealer, and people still buy from dealers, but that is a pro with that. I'm not going to post all these because it'll take a long time, but I want to put some of these pictures in here. So passenger seat picture. I'll show you why I took this photo. Yes, it's just a typical, your average photo that most people put of their cars, but on these trucks, right here tends to be really scratched up, really scratched up. Or this is your rocker panel right below this, and this is really common for these vehicles, and the people searching for these vehicles know this. They rust out. This is your rocker panel right below this, and they rust, and then they rust behind the fender wells. So I took this to show that these door jambs, where the white is, the paint, is extremely clean. It's been taken care of. The carpet's in not bad shape. The leather seats typically rip right here. There's a slight rip, but they usually rip this whole seam, and you can see the foam. And what that means is it's been taken care of. It hasn't been completely ruined or abused. And that's basically what I'm showing is in this whole picture. And yeah, you're going to want to take this style of picture for every vehicle. But for this truck, it's very important, because these are extremely common issues over time. The rust is almost like going to happen on these vehicles. There's a spot under the caps that mud gets in, and it just, even when you wash your truck, you don't get the mud out. So eventually it just rusts through. And this has none of that. So that's going to be a huge pro. That, and then the no rips in the seats. Let's add another image. Let's see if there's anything else I can show you. Let's see, tire tread. So I'm going to include tire tread. Why am I doing this? Tires are expensive. Everyone knows this. If basically what you want to do is give them as much information as you can, so you're not just having like a 3 hour conversation with one guy that's kind of interested. Don't give them so much that they don't have anything to text you about, I guess. You kind of want them to text you, but you don't want to like leave out so many bits and pieces that they either like it's too much, they just go, forget it, or they just text you for 3 hours and you're just going, come on, man. So I included the tire tread. The tires have at least 80-90% tread still left. Yes, they're mud tires. This can actually be a con. Mud tires on this truck and these aftermarket wheels can be a con, and I know this, and they can be a pro for some people. But what you have to realize is, who will you be selling this truck to? With these wheels and tires, it could push away older, elderly, like an elderly person, someone, a parent, 40 to 50s. They're not going to want this on average, not all the time, because it's going to be, these tires are going to roar. It just doesn't look how they want it to look. They want it factory. This also indicates that it hasn't been taken care of, which I can, they would know once they come in person that it has been, just by being able to hear how, like, there's not a single tick in the engine. But they may never even come look because they go, oh, it's got wheels and tires. The kids had this, they abused it. But it can attract the kids. But the only issue is, who has more money, or who typically has more money, is people that have been on Earth longer. They've had more time to accumulate it. So, and it'd be in my best interest really to put factory wheels and tires on this and sell these outright. So I could get used factory wheels and tires for like $600 and probably sell these wheels with tires for $1,200 or so. So I can actually do better, but it is a process. I want to get this sold quick. So I might actually do that. But this can hurt me just as much as it could help me. So know your audience, know what these like wheels and tires are on, know what vehicle you're selling and who you're going to be selling them to. So I don't know how it could go. It could go either way with this, but know that a kid typically probably doesn't have $7,000 on average, in my area anyway. They can get a loan for it or whatever, yeah, but it's just something that to think about, and definitely know your area and your audience. And this is really all I do with my vehicles. The three things that I want you guys to take away from this is, the title is going to be what gets their attention when they're scrolling, because really you're comparing your ad. They're scrolling so fast, you need something that stands out. And if they're searching for Z71, then this will stand out right here. Crew Cab Z71, boom, click. After they do that, they're going to look at the price. Is the price better still after you go to resell it? Is it still as good or better than all the other listings, to differentiate yourself from others and funnel them into your ad and not someone else's, so they click yours first? So 05 GMC Sierra Crew Cab Z71, good title. The price is still like almost $2,000 below every other one in my area. So they're gonna click mine first. What are they gonna look for next? Okay, is there any issues with this? So I told you guys I didn't make the title or the description as long as I should have, because of this video. I didn't want it to be forever. But they're probably gonna be like, okay, it's rusted out. Like I said, the rocker panels rust on this, the fender wells rust on this often. So they're going to be looking for issues in the description. So make sure your description is really good, because you know that your price is extremely good, and it's going to have people kind of thrown off if it's an extremely good price. And then make sure that home picture is not, don't put this picture first, and then that's what they see when they're scrolling. They're just going to go, and yeah, they might click on it. But, make sure it's something like that, the whole body of the vehicle. And the price and the vehicle will sell itself typically. Post, as much as you can in this. I didn't do it just because I didn't want the video to be forever, but that's typically how I do it. Know your area, know how much they're going for, and know that you're still giving someone else a good deal, and that's how you make, money in doing this. I'm not going to publish this because I'm going to redo it and do it from my cell phone, but I hope you guys understand. If you guys have any more questions or would like to learn more on how we do this, and how we have a private community flipping these vehicles daily, you can click the links below. If you guys want to just follow me on Instagram and see me give little like tips and tricks and what I flip on a weekly basis, there's my Instagram as well as Caleb's. We post all of our posts like this on our Instagram to keep people updated with what we're working on currently, and what we're detailing or what we're cleaning currently, and what we have our passion or our foot stepped in the door. And that didn't really make sense, but anyways, hope this video helped you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.